So Activision out here using skill-based matchmaking to sell more microtransactions, huh?
You are now tuned in to the one and only Mr. Merciless Badass.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Murder Show.
So I just got done going through the patents that Activision have put out this year. There's been 2 of them so far at least that I've been going through. I feel like a lawyer. My eyes hurt and I'm sleepy from all of that reading. But I wanted to wrap my mind around what in the hell is really going on out here with the skill-based matchmaking. Because just the type of person I am, if I can at least understand why people do the bullshit they do, it's easier to deal with the bullshit. You understand? So if you want to take a look at the patents and this Reddit post that got everybody going crazy, I'm going to leave a link to it in the description. But we gonna sit here and talk about it today, because at the end of the day, Joe been catching a lot of flack for skill-based matchmaking, but it looks like at the end of the day, it was Big Daddy Activision all along. And deep down inside, I knew that. I told y'all that. You know what I'm saying? I know how the man operate. You know, he had somebody else do the dirty work. He apply pressure on you. And you know what I'm saying? He make you end up digging your own grave, and then you won't even tell somebody that you dug your own grave and you was forced to, and that you finna be put in it, because, like, you know what I'm saying, it's witchcraft or something. But I'm here to break it down. It's really all about microtransactions. Everything that they do, and they doing a whole lot. Oh, and by the way, you finna look at some flawless gameplay right here. Oh, this was before what? Can you get it out? This is before the 725 got nerfed. Ow. I was shutting shit down up in this house right here. They couldn't kill me. My streets put in work. But anyway, I ain't here to talk about the gameplay. Let's break down. Like I said, it's all about microtransactions. They tracking not only how well you doing in the game, but how you did it. What gun were you using? What area in the map were you playing in? What was your tactic? They tracking where you going in the game, how long it took you to get there, the route that you took to get there. You ain't even killed nobody. They tracking every single solitary thing that you're doing in the game. It's all part of their matchmaking. And then they find other people in the game that's doing exactly what you're doing, playing with the same guns, in the same areas, doing the same shit, and put you in the lobby with them. Now, I thought, originally that they was just doing that to be protective. And I guess they are. But they being protective for a reason. They protecting people because they hadn't rolled out the microtransactions into all of the DLC yet. Now that has been rolled out, we're going to see a change in the way that things are operating out here. Your prison daddy that been protecting you finna sell your ass for a pack of cigarettes.
Pause.
Like I say, it's all about selling more microtransactions. It get wicked. Now let me explain how deep and how wicked it get. I already knew all of this before. I heard about these patents before. But like I say, they making new ones, and the rabbit hole goes deep. It really goes deep because, and I might even put a screenshot of this on the screen. Something else that's part of matchmaking that I had no idea about was the fact that they will identify a player. Like whenever you go to join the lobby and you be the first one there, you're considered the first player. What they doing, they're going to analyze you. And if there are, say for example, a DLC gun in the game that you don't have, they will match you with another player who has the DLC gun. Just so you can get killed by it, right? Because he gonna be also on the same skill level as you. Just so you can get killed by the gun. So hopefully that will entice you to want to drop some card points and pick up the DLC. Now, they have been forced to take their whole little DLC plan, the little microtransactions with the supply drops. They had to take all that out of the game. It was in here, but they decided to take it out. But the little wicked ass skill-based matchmaking microtransaction driven system that they put into the game to drive the sale of those supply drops is still here. So Prestigious Key did a video talking about this just recently, where he bought a bunch of the DLC in this game, just like a lot of y'all probably have, and I even thought about it too one night, which is wicked as well. Now I ain't trying to get sidetracked, but just the fact that the most wanted things that's in this game right now that we want are not available for most people when you go to the store. We have to just sit around and wait for that item to come up when the items refresh. But for some of us, the shit that we really want is not even coming up. The same bullshit keep coming up. So we're like feeling inspired to like, damn, I guess what people say, if you spend some money and buy some stuff, the other stuff will come up. What a wicked way of doing business. I just want to buy the dude with the black mask on. I want to buy the dude with no shirt on with the hood on. I just want them two fellas. But you want trying to force me to buy the African lady with the half ghillie suit just so they can pop up? Man, please. But I'm getting sidetracked. Like I say, Prestigious Key anyway. So that's why he bought a bunch of the DLC. He just wanted to unlock something that he wanted that wasn't showing up. So after buying a whole bunch of DLC, all of a sudden, he found himself in the easiest lobbies that he'd never had in his life, let alone Modern Warfare. He been going to begin sweats like everybody else, up until he bought all that DLC, and then it was Timmy time in the lobby. You know why? Because they trying to entice the Timmys to spend some money. The gaming revolution, you know that he's a cardboard with an inside source, a solid inside source to Infinity Ward. He let us another leak. His leaker, the person that's, letting him know what's going on, and he even showed the messages he's sending back and forth. I'm pulling it up on my phone right now. He let some goddamn secrets out of the bag. What did he say? Infinity Ward is avoiding topics on skill-based matchmaking because it was forced by Activision for players doing really bad, so they would buy DLC weapons to increase their KD and improve gameplay. Microtransactions was taken out, of course, but no one bothered to take it out. Talking about skill-based matchmaking. That's probably because DLC will become purchasable. Exactly. Like I was just saying. We can unlock the guns for free right now, but soon there's going to be something in the game that you're going to have to buy. Hell, just these skins that people want, you have to buy. They matching you up. They noticing that they tracking everything. You going in the game and you keep going to the store, scrolling through stuff. They keeping track of that. They like, oh, you looking for old boy with the hood, huh? Oh, you looking for that dude with the black mask, huh? Well, let me put you in the lobby with somebody that got it. That's what they doing. How wicked is that? No wonder they not saying nothing. You wouldn't be saying nothing either if your job and your life was being held hostage. You know what I'm saying? What are you gonna do to drive micro sales this year, Joseph? You know what I'm saying? Oh, Joseph, it's gonna be okay, buddy. I've been hard on the beaver, bro, but at the end of the day, it might not be his fault. I always knew all along it was Big Daddy Activision. But what else did the dude say? Gaming Revolution leaker. He said something else. What'd he say? And I said this too. Dead silence was a perk in the game at one time, but they took it out because it was overused. It's overused for a reason. It's needed. And what else he say? Our skill-based matchmaking was not put in place to help people. It was put in place to take money from bad kids. Shame on you, Activision. Shame on you. Here we are out here the whole time thinking they just protecting the noobs just because they got love for them, just because they want them to have a good time. No. They wanted to protect the noobs long enough for them to put DLC in the game so the noobs will want to buy some DLC. Because once you get a hold to some of the DLC, then they'll let you in the lobby with the noobs. So when you kicking their ass and they looking at the kill cam, they're going to be like, oh shit, he got the new gun. Oh shit, he got the new skin, it must be OP. You know what I'm saying? It's a crooked, wicked ass system out here, man. It's a dirty world that we in. It's all about a dollar, bro. At the end of the day. So I hope y'all enjoying y'all safe places out here. Cause soon your ass gonna be getting sold for a carton of cigarettes or less. Don't sleep on your stomach. Big Daddy Activision. Out here raping the little kids that's doing bad in the game. Ain't that something? Matching these kids up with somebody with the new DLC and the skills to kick their ass with it. Just to entice them to try to spend some money. And I mean, here, I ain't trying to pick on the kids. It ain't like a grown-ass man can't be out here sucking in the game, too, getting put in the same situations. These boys out here applying the pressure, man. They're applying the pressure. But y'all let me know how the hell y'all feel about this shit, bruh. Reddit is going crazy lately. If you don't know what's going on with Reddit, you need to try to find out, man. I'm going to keep me a Reddit tab up on my computer. Shit, Reddit got me with two commentaries today. The hell is going on, man? But take the time to sit and read the patent, bruh. Read all of that information and click on the links. You gotta click on the link and then look at and then scroll through all of the pages, bruh. I'm telling you, man. When I seen the little diagram of them matching you up, first identifying what gun you want and then matching you up with somebody else who got it, that's crazy. But I peeped that. Like in the previous cards, you know what I'm saying? I started to notice that. There's no way that I'm just randomly jumping in the lobby with people who have the new gun already. Nobody should have the gun already. It was matchmaking the whole time. Trying to entice me because they knew that I was already hovering over the gun in the menu. You know what I'm saying? Salivating over it. Oh, and another thing I want to let y'all know I read in there. What they do is, at the end of each gaming session, that means when you totally log off of the game, that's when they wrap up all the data they've been collecting on your ass secretly and create a file on it. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to help to make Call of Duty a better place to play, then every time you have a bad game, log off. Don't think about it. Go ahead and log off. Hell, if you had a bad game, if you logged in and had a bad game, then log all the way off of that motherfucker. Give it a, you know what I'm saying? Let them take that shit into their algorithm. Don't just sweat it out until it get better. Log off. Every time you have a bad game, log off. I ain't saying don't log back in, but log off so they can get a bad report. Maybe if they get enough bad reports, they'll start to make some of the changes that we've been asking for. But if you enjoyed the video, be sure to pimp slap the piss out of that like button for your boy. Leave me a comment. And be sure to hit that motherfucking subscribe button and don't miss none of this Call of Duty real shit. It's the Murder Show. F WIT ME.